Well, hello, friends and cupcakes. Welcome back to After Hours. That was Some Things We'll Never Know by A Ways Away. Apparently, the music group that likes to put a Loch Ness Monster and abstract pimples on their album cover. So, yay! For getting attacked and also having an acne problem. That's what we all can use in our lifetime at some point. Gotta make some birthday shout outs. Happy birthday to Kristen Errett, Bobby Claiborne Clay, Melissa Nosal, Bryan Sorrentino, Adam Schwartz, Ian Schneebly, and Kirschen Zacchius. Ian and Kirschen, I used to go to UArts with, so hopefully you guys are having a great time over there in Philly. Bryan, I know I used to do the news with, TV 22 right over here at Eastern. Adam Schwartz, I think I did Judas with. I'm not sure. Adam, let me know. If not, then Happy Jew Day, because Schwartz is a Jewish last name. I know it's not really... Is it Hanukkah? I have no idea if it's Hanukkah. I think Hanukkah started. Is it offensive that I said Happy Jew Day? I love the Jews. I really do. They have all the money in the world. They have all the noses in the world. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. I really do. I have nothing against Jews. I'm not gonna, make Holocaust jokes out of the blue here. Like I live in West Hartford, which is a eternal ground for Jews. So if I don't love Jews, then at this point I should be a cross between Satan and Al Qaeda. So yes, happy birthday, Adam. Melissa Nosal, I know from being a Facebook friend with her. I have no idea how we first met, Melissa. If you could remind me that would be great. Bobby, I know I used to go to high school with. And Kristen, she is a very talented musician who happened to perform here at Eastern way back in September, I think, and I had the fortunate chance of interviewing her in the privacy of my room. Oh yeah, beautiful girl, and I don't need to tell you what happened because, of course, I'm a player. No, really, she just was interviewed and then she left because she doesn't like me. What can I say? I'm not a sexually attractive guy. Happy birthday to all those people. Hey, if you guys want the Christmas decorations, that'll be great. I have no idea why WECS decides to do this when really we are out of here by either like the end of this week or next week. Like everybody has to what I know for sure is that everybody has to be completely off campus by Tuesday. So if you could just get these Christmas decorations off for me, birthday people, that'll be great. I'll send you some cake. I'll send you a present. I'll send you a big hug and kiss. I'll send you a fake Microsoft document birthday card like I did for my mom, whose birthday actually was this past Saturday, so happy belated birthday to my mom. I did actually say happy birthday to my mom on the day of her birthday, so, yay for me being a good son. But yes, take those decorations because right now, behind me, they look like the trunks of a dead elephant. And yes, elephants apparently have more than one trunk. So a multi-trunk elephant. Wouldn't you want to suck a lot of water from those trunks, if you know what I mean? Shouts out to all the thirsty people out there. Multi-trunks for the win. You know it, babe. All right. So, the game that I did last week, I will continue this week, even though nobody really paid attention to it. Other than, I think, Joshua Hal and some other birthday people that I shouted out last week. It's a game entitled, Which Reindeer Do I Feel Like Now? And I know Jitu, the programming director from West Hartford Community Television, tells me not to say entitled. He tells me to say titled, but you know what, Jitu, I don't care. Entitled, yes, it sounds like, entitled, the king is entitled to his royalty, but guess what? I'm the king tonight, so suck on that, person. Love you, man. Which reindeer do I feel like now? Basically, here's how it goes. I give you guys a clue as to what reindeer I'm talking about. And it's a very performance-heavy clue. And it's dependent on some words. So you have to, really pay attention to the words. You know what I mean? You have to pay attention to the words. If you don't pay attention to the words, then you're not going to get this, all right? So, listen very carefully. Which reindeer do I feel like now? Listen very carefully because in about 2 seconds I'll give the answer since, after this show I won't be back till January or February. Ugh, my nose is so stuffy. I have to apply this Vaseline ointment tonight to make it better. Ugh. To repeat. Ugh, my nose is so stuffy. I have to apply this Vaseline ointment tonight to make it better. Ugh. Which reindeer do I feel like now? Joshua Howell, whose birthday I shouted out last week, said Blitzen, and I thought for a second that it was Blitzen, because I'm thinking, wait a minute, Blitzen, Vixen, Vixen, Blitzen. I might have thought that Vixen was actually Blitzen, but I looked up Santa's reindeer on Wikipedia, and it turns out that Vixen is the actual name of a reindeer. So Vixen is indeed the right answer. That was the reindeer that I was looking for, and you know why? I'll tell you why. For those of you that have a profound history of running noses, you will know that the great thing to use to solve your runny nose problem is Vicks. Yes, that's right, Vicks. That's night oily Vaseline thing. It's like it's kind of like, you know, Vaseline that you could put on your lips or your arms, but instead it's Vaseline for your nose. Now, not saying that you should put this for fun, you know, in case if your nose gets all cracked and chapped, you know, if you want to stylize your nose, bedazzle it with all the perfections and wonders of the world. No, it's for runny noses. And what I like is it gives your nose that fresh, minty feeling. So basically, you could stuff Tic Tacs up your nose, and that's what Vicks would feel like. You know what I mean? So just do that. I don't even know if they sell Tic Tacs anymore. I haven't had a Tic Tac since like 2000. So someone tell me if they sell Tic Tacs anymore. If they do, that'll be a big miracle. And even not even regular Tic Tacs, Christmas Tic Tacs. Does anybody sell Christmas Tic Tacs? I could have sworn I saw red Tic Tacs like a couple years back, but I think they're like Fireball Tic Tacs. Maybe not Fireball Tic Tacs. I think they're like cherry flavored or cherry mint flavored Tic Tacs. Someone inform me of that, because Tic Tacs I think have not been relevant since I last had some. Where are Tic Tacs? 860-456-2164. Hey, birthday people, if you can tell me, you know, where are Tic Tacs, if they're still relevant, then I might give you something Tic Tacky related for you, to you, as a birthday present. How about that? Maybe a Tic Tac cake, Tic Tac iPad, Tic Tac Vicks. How about that? Like, I'll literally buy some Vicks from CVS or wherever the hell you get it, and just dump the Tic Tac in as a cherry on top, or as like a chip and dip type of thing. The Tic Tac is the chip, and the Vicks is the dip. You just dip it and eat it, and bam. Now, sure, it's questionable if Vicks is something you should be putting in your mouth, but there are certain other things that you could put in your mouth that's not edible. So why can't Vicks be one of those things that you could put in your mouth that's not edible? Went too far, but screw it. It's the last show of the season. It's the holidays. I'm going for it. So yes, Vixen is the answer because of Vicks, the thing that you put on your nose for the runny nose situation that you might get yourself into. So keep in mind for that. I also have a question that I posted up as a status earlier today. Orange juice with pulp or without pulp? Orange juice with pulp or without pulp? I prefer without pulp, because with pulp, it always, now I could be going too far here, but then again, I've done it all night. But you know, looking at pulp, it kind of looks like flagella to me. You know flagella? Like flagella is like that spermy term that you learned in your science class. I know I learned it in my human bio class last semester. It looks like floating flagella. I'm gonna say floating flagella, because if I say floating sperm, oh wait a minute, I said it. You know, floating sperm obviously doesn't sound very appealing. I mean, if you know the fact that I'm on radio and saying, "Oh my God, there's floating sperm in your orange juice," you know, all of a sudden, all the orange juice fans will just they're not going to drink orange juice anymore. They'll just be wiped off the face of this earth, and they'll start drinking cranberry juice or milk for a living. I mean, it's just weird. You know, it's kind of like you're eating a hamburger, and all of a sudden you find headphones inside. These headphones. You find headphones you find someone's toenails, you find someone's keys, and you find someone's heart. Not metaphorical, oh my god, my emotional heart, like literally their muscle heart in your burger. That's what Pulp is like to me. Just, finding burger meat, a glass, fingers, toenails, all that stuff in your burger. You're just casually eating it like it's no big deal, but really you have to wake up and realize that you got some damn weird stuff in your damn burger. So that's food for thought. Orange juice with pulp or without pulp. 860-456-2164. Once again, that's 860-456-2164 to call me and inform me about what you think, with pulp or without pulp. Or facebook.com/JFRA91. I hope I did not disgust you orange juice lovers. I love orange juice like a mother. You know what I mean? Like a mother effer. I love orange juice. I could drink it right now, but guess what? I just drank all my orange juice that I had back in my room. So all I have to drink is my spit that I'm going to pretend is orange juice. You ever have that situation where you have nothing to eat or nothing to drink around you at the moment, and you just say, you know what, screw it, I'm just going to swallow my spit and pretend like it's chicken, beans, rice, and a milkshake all at the same time? You ever have that moment? I have that moment. If you do have that moment and want to talk about it, 860-456-2164 or facebook.com/JFRA91. Woo! I love being on the air sometimes. Alright, so let's actually get into a Christmas tune here. Oh my goodness, this is a goodie. This will get you right into the holiday moods. Anybody familiar with the legendary Frank Sinatra? I mean, if you're not, then you are cursed, really. That's all I have to say about you. Let's see if I'm still recording. Am I still recording? I am still recording, right? I did not take myself out, right? Good! So we'll get into that. But the thing is, I can't play it on my computer because YouTube is being really ridiculous on my Mac. It won't play. So it's just kind of like, what the heck, Mac? But this is not the first time it's done it. So give me a moment. The usual awkward pause will ensue as I try to get this song playing. And any requests, honestly, call up the number I just mentioned that I won't say again because I'm really annoyed by it at this point. Any Christmas requests, any regular requests, whatever. I mean, I'm all good until about 12:30ish or 1 tonight. Sabrina Scott should be coming around. She should be knocking on my window at some point. I told her to come at 11:30, so hopefully she's a big show instead of a no-show. So yeah, waiting for her. In the meantime, Frank Sinatra, A Merry Little Christmas. Or to be specific, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. It's After Hours, everybody. Stay tuned.